For no more shall the shackles condemn me. You don't know the story. You just don't know. For if you did your work, lift up your hands.
Welcome to the Fred Hinton Show. I am Fred Hinton. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for tuning in today. Today's show, we have Chivon Cowart. She has a unique ministry that goes by the name of T.H.A.N.K.S, which she goes out and she feeds the homeless. Without further ado, let's welcome Chivon Cowart from T.H.A.N.K.S. Woo woo!
Thank you for having me.
Chivon, you gotta say woo woo.
Woo woo!
There you go. Hi, Chivon. Welcome to the Fred Hinton Show.
Again, thanks for having me.
Chivon, tell us about your ministry that you have created that goes by the name of T.H.A.N.K.S, which is a non-profit organization that goes out and feed the homeless. What does T.H.A.N.K.S stand for?
T.H.A.N.K.S stand for the homeless always need kingdom support.
So based on biblical principles, you seen a need and you prayed and you asked God for a name. How did that acronym, how did that come to you?
I don't know. Really, he just gave it to me. Like, I was like, okay, Lord, if you want me to feed the people, start an organization, give me a name, and that's what he gave me.
So if God was tugging on your heart about feeding the homeless, was that how it started?
Yes.
Or did you always have like a heart for the homeless? Like, are you one of those people that every time you walk around the corner, you see someone holding a sign, you gave them $1, or you went and bought a sandwich? Are you one of those people?
I am one of those people. I am a tree hugger, yes.
So then you took it one step further, and you said you wanted to go out and not just feed one, but feed multiple people.
Right.
So what triggered that? Were you in class one day? You were home? How did that, did you just went full ledge at it? How did it happen?
I was taking a social welfare class actually down at USF, and I met some college buddies, and I just said to them, hey, I want to feed the homeless, and a couple of them were like, okay, cool, let's give it a try. So we said, we'll just take the funds out of our own pocket and do it, and we did.
So you and a couple students is downtown St. Pete?
Downtown St. Pete USF campus, yes.
So you guys got together and you see the homeless, because downtown St. Pete is a good amount. You see them on a daily basis. And you guys said, we want to do something about this. And God was basically using you as a liaison. But at that point, you didn't know how he was going to put other people involved for you guys to form this organization that goes by the name of T.H.A.N.K.S and go out and meet this need.
Right, yes. That's
so after you guys decided that, okay, let's put our dollars together, where did you guys get the food? Did you guys solicit grocery stores? How did you guys get the food?
Really, I just went to Sam's Club. I got a membership there, and we just, we would make up a menu and all the other stuff that we would need, and we just went to Sam's Club and we just got 2 carts and just went for it.
So you guys went to Sam's Club, you put your money together. Who did the cooking?
We do all the cooking in the hot kitchen.
So you guys cook these meals and you serve them. So each meal is prepared with love.
Each meal is prepared and served with love, yes.
So how does that make you feel that when you out there, you're serving, because you guys been doing it since 2010, how does that feel in the inside of basically saying that, being grateful and thankful? Because at the end of the day, we're on one paycheck from being on the other end of receiving that meal?
How does it make me feel? Really, the feeling is indescribable. It's just something that you will have to experience. A lot of people don't like dealing with homeless people because they say, oh, they're smelly or they're dirty, things like that. But just to be out there and to see them smile and just for them to be appreciative and just say thank you. I mean, they're people just like you and I, so.
So it's a very humbling experience.
It's very humbling. It is.
And also, the face of the homeless has changed. When I look at so many statistics of the homeless, 40% of homeless are families, 60% are single adults, 23% are children under the age of 18. And based on these statistics, you basically could be living next door to someone that's in a poverty situation that's almost homeless or homeless. And at the end of the day as well, is that we're one paycheck away from being homeless. Well, at least I am. I can be honest.
Right. Yes, that's pretty much correct. The face has changed.
What are some of the goals and the vision you have for your organization? Thanks.
Some of the goals are to have a mobile food truck to where we can go to different communities instead of just going to Williams Park, hit like the Tampa Bay area, meeting people where they are because a lot of them, can't get to you. So going out with them, praying with them, giving them a hot meal. Sometimes we give them two because sometimes people haven't eaten in like 3 or 4 days, and I feel bad and I give them 2 trays so they'll have enough food to last them.
You said a magic word there, key point word, what I call a hot pocket word. You pray. So not only are you guys out there giving them physical food, you're also giving them spiritual food. So you're not just bringing them a hot meal, but you're also giving them the word of life.
Right. Yep. The bread of life.
Man can't live off bread alone.
Absolutely.
What are ways that if someone wanted to get involved with the organization, some of the things that they can do to help your organization push you along?
They can contact me through Facebook. Send me an inbox. We take toiletries, funds, food items, your time, anything.
How often do you guys go out and feed?
We go out and feed once every 3 months.
Once every 3. So when's the next feeding?
The next feeding will be this Saturday, July 20th at 1 p.m. at Williams Park.
So this Saturday, July 20th at 1 o'clock, they'll be feeding at Williams Park. So they can notify you, they can inbox you now if they want to be a part, or they can just meet you out there at Williams Park, right?
Yes, you can just meet us out there. Sometimes we have people that do that. They're like, hey, I see you posted on Facebook, and they'll be bringing like packs of water, and I'm like, thank you. Sometimes I don't even know who they are.
So what would you tell that individual that God is tugging on their heart right now, asking them to get involved, accept their calling, because this is also a calling when you go out and you accept and you go to serve God, because we all have a calling. God is calling all of us to do something. God loves you and He has a plan for your life. And this is part of the calling and that God has for your life by you going out serving. So what would you tell that individual right now that's contemplating stepping out on faith to start their ministry?
I would tell them that just to step out on faith and not be worried about, how they're going to do this or where this is going to come from. Like I was worried, where are these funds going to come from to feed all these people? I didn't want to run out of food. I wanted to make sure everybody, had a plate, so I wanted to make sure I had enough. But just really just stepping out on faith and just doing it really and not be worried about anything, just trusting in God. So
when you first started out, I'm pretty sure you're like, I got my own bills here, Lord, and you want me to go out and feed, 300 or 400, 200, 100 people when I got my own bills. And God was saying what? Take care of me, take care of my people, right. Feed me. Because at the end of the day, we're all made in the image of God. So that person that you are feeding is also in the image of God. Our brother, our sister. Because at the end of the day, you can be up today and you can be down tomorrow, or you can be down today and you can be up tomorrow. That's the God that we serve. And when you out there doing that feeding, when you out there ministering to those individuals, that's a humbling experience. Do you agree?
I agree totally. Very humbling experience.
This is Fred Hinton from the Fred Hinton Show. God loves you and He has a plan for your life. Once again, this is Chivon Cowart. She'll be feeding the homeless July 20th at Williams Park at 1 o'clock. If you're not doing anything, go out there, experience it. Feed the homeless, minister to someone, serve someone. If you can't go out there, you can also donate. She said toiletries. She said you can also give monetary donations. Let's get out there and let's help a brother. Once again, this is Fred Hinton from the Fred Hinton Show. God loves you and He has a plan for your life. Woo woo! I wish I had a witness tonight. All I need is one. It's all the best in me. When everyone else around me, everyone else they only see the worst in me. Does anybody have that testimony? When folk walks you off, said you would never make it, what did he see? He saw the best in me. When everyone else around me when everyone else around you only see the worst in me. Can I tell you one more thing? I just need to tell you one more thing. Stolen registration, cops patrol.